Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Chi Chi and I'm designing my debut collection. So, the initial plan was to kind of just use YouTube as a way to talk about my fashion design process and fashion design thinking process. I didn't think I was going to work on my debut collection at this point now. I wanted to keep it for a while. I wanted to just keep the site for a while until I complete my fashion courses at the technical college I'm currently studying at. But lately, there's been this, I don't call it a nudge, but there's just been this I'll say nudge to actually start working on the collection and not leave it until much later because I wanted to leave it till say the end of 2026. But there's just this nudge to like sort of start. So I want to start. And the reason why I am sort of documenting it on YouTube is it makes me accountable, it holds me accountable. It means I must do the work for me to say something on YouTube, and it just allows me to actually keep working without procrastinating, because there's a high chance that if I don't document this publicly, I'll procrastinate and I won't get it done. So for context, in terms of background, I didn't study fashion at university. I actually studied law, but I always did creative projects. So I used to be a food photographer and I did it for quite a long time before eventually moving into fashion. So I would say food photography and photography in general is kind of like my creative background. And obviously, I illustrate fashion and I've got a store where I sell my illustrations. So I'm thinking because I didn't study fashion design like professionally, I probably will approach this very differently. And I'm happy to like share that and just share that process. I can't believe there's no wrong or right way to approach designing fashion collection. So this is going to be definitely be a learning experience for me. And I'm happy to learn from the process because I learn better when I'm in the process. That's kind of learner I am. So I haven't really finalize what the collection is going to be about. There's still so many things like the names of the pieces. I sort of feel like those things will come about as I work on the collection. But I know for this debut collection, I want to draw from my background as a Nigerian. So I'm Nigerian, born and raised. I did live in the UK for about almost a decade. I lived in the UK for a very long time, but I'm Nigerian, born and raised, and I kind of want to pull from that heritage and that identity for my first collection. I don't know what is, and I've made up my mind. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I just know my starting point for this collection is home, which is Nigeria, and I'm really really excited. I would definitely share the brainstorming phase, which is where I am now in the process. I'm sort of like doing a lot of brainstorming. But yeah, the only thing I know about this collection is the foundation and the starting point for it is Nigeria. Am I nervous? Absolutely. I've never designed a collection before. Like I said, I don't have a fashion background. Um, but I want to give it a shot. I want to do it. Despite the nervousness, where they say feel the fear and do it anyway. That's so like the motto for this debut collection, because at some point it has to happen. Why not just make it happen now? So I don't know, and I'm going in not really knowing the full picture yet. I've been waiting for the full picture to understand so many things. That's why I didn't want to start early. I've been waiting to just get the full picture to get it right, or let the right moment come. But I sort of feel like if I do that, I'll be waiting forever. So I'm just going to start. And just regardless of the nervousness or fears or being unsure, I'm just going to do it. And like I said, learn in the process and also just have fun. So if you're watching, I'm inviting you into the process to see my process, to see my journey to creating my debut collection. Right now, I'm working on brainstorming and seeing what I get. I haven't finished my brainstorming yet, but I'm more than happy to share that in my next video. So I will see you in my next video.